What is up, you guys? Rick's here today and bringing you a new episode of Need for Speed Rivals. I'm really sorry I completed the speed list and I accidentally continued, so I do not have the recording of unlocking the F12 Berlinetta, but I just mentioned which car I unlocked, so you know it's the F12 Berlinetta. As you can see, this time we are in the cop car, and we're not on the cop side though, because we're still on the racer side, but as you've played the game and you can see there are some little modifications done to the car with the graffiti on it. On the side it says Zephyr, so what we basically have to do is now we're kind of going as an undercover cop, you could say, because we have to take down cops, so it's some sort of undercover, but basically an undercover racer going as a police officer. So it's kind of complicated, actually. It kind of is, but I'm really gonna enjoy this because this will be our first drive in our first hypercar, actually. So this is gonna be a lot of fun. Yeah, this will be a lot of fun. I'm quite sure of that. And you had to break the barrels. That's not really nice of you, is it? Okay, come on. Yep, there you go. Let's turn this thing around. And he goes over another spike strip. He's not really the smartest cop, is he? And turn this thing around again. Let's try and hit him with some speed. But the problem is he keeps on... Yeah, I know I hit my own spike strip. I don't care. Did I get him? Yes. There we go. That is what I wanted. So that was an easy way to get a cop, wasn't it? Let's have a look. Where can we find some more cops? Well, I know, just in the street, so we will go and find some cops like this. The funny thing is, usually, like, see, they give you head-to-head challenges. So apparently all of the races know that you hijacked basically a cop car and that you spray painted Zephyr on the side of it, even though you can't see it from the front. So how can they know that you are not a cop but Zephyr the racer? How do they know? Because I don't know. If I would be a racer, I wouldn't know. Where is he? Come on. Follow me. Hit level 7 already. Okay, not bad. I keep on getting spike strip hits. Sorry if I'm not talking a lot, but I'm just trying to focus because the spike strips are quite difficult to hit, actually. I've always had a lot of trouble with hitting those, but... Come on. Ah, I have no idea how I missed him right there. I usually don't miss that easily, especially if they're like right in front of me. Well, could you please move maybe? I'm just gonna lay this down here. Did any of them get? Nope. They're all just still going. Whoa, watch out for this spike strip though. I can't afford to hit that one. I don't want to get wrecked out already. That would be a really bad thing, would it? Would it? I mean, wouldn't it? Oh, he just disappeared. That's a first. Let's turn around. Let's see if they're still there. Let's try and get them, shall we? Boom! For the spike strip. Wow, we evaded that? I'm impressed. Yes, I hit my own. Who cares? Because I'm still gonna drop these. Did he hit it? No, he didn't hit it. Damn. But I will hit him now, though. Did my shockwave just blast right between both of them? Didn't even hit him? If that is the case, then I'm just feeling stupid right here. This is probably the most action-packed episode so far, though. Get down, M6. Whoa, we have to get out of here. We don't want to get busted, do we? So much is happening right now. I feel so sorry if that guy's gonna get busted. Oh no, wait, that's a cop. So much is happening right now. Oh my god. I already wrecked 7-8. I know this is kind of a cheeky way to do this, but this is just too much fun. This is just too funny. Oh, that was a close one. Did I actually take down that one? Yes, I think I took him out. I think I took out that one, the actual player. Oh crap, that was a roadblock. I did not expect that to be a roadblock. I should have known by just seeing how he stood there. I should have known, but I didn't. I didn't know. That was just really dumb of me. I got 12 out of 3. I've done already a quarter more than I should have. 4 times the amount than I should have. This is just too much fun. Oh crap! I got a text and it kinda threw me off. Oh crap! What am I doing? What are you doing, Rix? Get out of there! Get out of there! Get out! Get out! Get out! Get away! Get away! Get away! I think it's time to flee. I think it is time to run. I already got 319k? Whoa! How did I get this much? I don't even know how I got this much. This is just such a surprise to me. I know I took down a lot of cops, but come on, isn't that like a stupid amount that I took out? I think it is, isn't it? I just have to escape and I'll get like, how much is it? Like 20,000 for that? Or is it even more? I don't really remember. I think just escaping is 1k, so I might get 10k. I don't really remember 100%, but I think it might be 10 or 20k. Depends on the heat level, I know that though. I think it depends on the heat level. I think if you're heat level 10 and you escape, that you get 20k. But if you're heat level, like, let's say 7 or 6 or something like that, that you get like 1,000 times the multiplier, obviously. And holy crap, what the hell just happened? I know I landed on the guardrail, but since when does a guardrail launches me upwards? I thought it was just a bush. I didn't see a freaking tree there. I thought it was just a bush that I could drive through. I didn't know the bush was made out of solid concrete. Well, you bashed into the side of the wall. Could we make this another million credits episode maybe? I have no idea, but we could always try though. We could always try, except when it's getting too hectic and I just have to give up then. I'll just have to give up then, because I don't want to lose the speed points, obviously, because they're too precious for me. I really need them right now. That's a P1. Well, it's the first P1 that we've seen, I think. Cannot wait to actually drive that thing. Such a good car, such a good car. By far the favorite that I have in Forza as well. By far my favorite hypercar. Porsche 918 Spider, not even close to beating it, in my opinion. The LaFerrari, close competitor, but oops, that was my bad. I tried to decline the head-to-head. But yeah, LaFerrari, it's kind of close, but McLaren still takes it. McLaren still takes it. I've always been more of a fan of the Italian supercars and all, but this time with the new hypercars, the hybrid hypercars, McLaren P1 takes it easily. It's just so innovative. It's just totally different than all the others, like LaFerrari, yeah, it looks like you expect it. Like, it looks aggressive and a little bit dull at the same time. It's kind of a mixture of both. But the 918 Spider, I like it for the fact that it's not a generic Porsche once again, but it's not gonna persuade me with the with how it looks. It's not special enough. It might be like life-changing for Porsche, but it's not life-changing to me. But the P1, it just has so many aspects. Like, just look at that massive rear wing. That massive rear wing is such a nice feature, even though it's probably way too big for some people. But that is one of the things that actually appeals to me. It's just calling my name. It's just calling your name, saying, hey, look at me, I'm attractive, just listen to me, look at me. It just screams for attention. While the LaFerrari, it does the same. It's obviously, because it is bright red, bright yellow, whatever color it comes in, it's a Ferrari. It will always scream for attention. It will always be spotted by people just because it has a little badge on it with a stallion on it. So it will always be recognized. The P1, it's a little bit more, I should say, it's a little bit more subtle, so you could be just cruising around and people will just look at you like, wow, that's a different kind of car. I've never seen something like that before. But a lot of people who just like know cars as regular driver cars, they won't really know what car it is. But as I said before, the Ferrari, people see it and you just see it's a Ferrari. So it always screams for attention, it's always there. The McLaren P1 is just a little bit more subtle, but once you push down the throttle, it just goes. It just goes, and it's just, you cannot tame that beast. It is incredible. While the Porsche, it is, well, the Porsche is just being Porsche. It's just a dull looking, like the rims and all. It's a beautiful looking car. Don't get me wrong. Like, Porsche lovers, don't get me wrong. It is a beautiful car. It is just not my cup of tea. That is the thing that I want to say, though. It is just not my cup of tea. I'm not saying it's a disgusting looking car or whatsoever. It is a nice car. It's just not my cup of tea. It's just a little bit more dull looking. Obviously, if you would love to own a hypercar, a hybrid hypercar, and you don't want to be, I don't know, always spotted all the time, I shall say, by how should I say this? Mobbed, maybe? Should I use the word mobbed? I'm not quite sure, but yeah. If you don't always want a massive group of people around your car, the Porsche 918 Spider is probably the best of all three for that, because it just looks a little bit more like a normal car, except for the fact that it has massive, well, not really massive, but that the exhaust pipes are basically on top of the car, not below the car like most cars have it. That is probably the biggest thing that would be noticeable on the Porsche 918 Spider, where you would think like, geez, this is not a normal car nor a normal sports car. This has to be something more. Also, obviously, plus the fact that it's a really low car and it's just with the wing. However, like just any normal car these days nearly has a wing that comes up. So it used to be so innovative. If you owned a car where the wing came up, that was just a sign that you had money, because only rich people could buy a car like that. It started off with the Bugatti Veyron, the McLaren MP4-12C that had it, and then just Audi started doing it as well with the R8. Then you even got the TT, the Audi TT that has it. Even the normal cars of Audi has it. The A7 has it. Yeah, you couldn't call it a really normal car, but it's just an A-class car. It's not a super special car. I see those every day on the road, so it's not that kind of a special car. But so many cars have it these days, so it's not that special anymore. It's not screaming as much for attention as it used to. So I kind of like that about the Porsche. It's a little bit more dull looking, and you could be like more relaxed in your car, because not everybody is gonna notice like, oh my god, that is a Porsche 918 Spider. That is a hybrid hypercar. Not everybody is gonna know that. So that is a really cool thing about a Porsche, in my opinion. But P1 though, P1, it's always gonna be my favorite. Unless if like some other fabricant would come with something else, like let's say Gumpert. Maybe if they would come with a hybrid hypercar, which I highly doubt, obviously, because Gumpert basically builds track cars for the road and not otherwise, like Ferrari, Lamborghini, all those other supercar manufacturers. They build road cars built for track days, basically. They just built legal road cars built for the track, while Gumbird actually goes from a... They build a track car and they go as far as they can. They push everything to the limit, and then they try to get it legal. So it's just the complete opposite world, and that's actually what I really like about Gumbird. A lot of people don't like the Gumbird Apollo, but that is a mean looking car and just an incredibly handling car. It's amazing. It is probably one of my favorite cars as well. So it's a really tough decision actually to make a choice between favorite cars, because you can't really do that, can you? Oh crap, spike strip. I thought I had a turbo. I wanted to push this car over 400 kilometers an hour, but I forgot I had a cop car with spike strips on it, so my bad. Let's see how good this thing can fly. Well, we did get over 400, and I kinda did crush it as well. But yeah, that's my fault, obviously. That's not really my fault actually, because I was not gonna know that there was like that barrier. Like I couldn't know I was jumping way too far to the right, which is actually strange to me. Like Need for Speed, why would you place a barrier right there? It's just like right in the middle of the jump. It's just a little bit weird to me. So we're at 15 out of 3 cups so far. Not bad. We've done 5 times the amount we should have. Well, let's take this jump. I don't know why, but I just like taking jumps. It just looks cool to me. It's the only place that you can ever see a... What just happened? What just happened? What happened? I don't know. I really have no idea what just happened. What? What is this? Okay, that was weird. No, I'm gonna challenge this challenger. We're just gonna demolish this. Oh, I'm just so bad. I'm just so bad for doing that. That is wrong in every single way. That car could have... Well, it's probably with the Need for Speed catch-up system, so it's not even gonna do half bad, probably. The strange thing to me, though, is... Even though you're in a cop car, the cops, they notice you when you... See? They know you're a racer. That's a weird thing to me. The racers don't know that you're a cop when you're doing the Ferrari Enzo. When you're being an undercover in the Ferrari Enzo. So, it's really strange to me. Why do the cops know that you're a racer right now? Okay, yeah, it's got spray painted with graffiti and all that kind of stuff, but... Yet again, you can't see. When I blast... Bleh, I can't speak for a second there. When I'm blasting by your side with over 300 kilometers an hour, 200 miles an hour if you're American, British, whatever, if you use miles an hour, obviously. How can you know that I'm a freaking racer? I could be a cop chasing down a car, I would say, but obviously a racer. But how could you know that I'm a racer? There's no way that you could know that. Jeez, Hennessy, piss off! You're messing with the wrong freaking Ajira, man. You're messing with the wrong Swede. Yeah, I'm not Swedish, but the Ajira is. Whoa! Yeah, get double spike strip, bro. Double spike strip, indeed. You're getting demolished. That's what you get. Whoa! So did I right there. Who the hell places spike strips over there? It's like totally not necessary. Totally not necessary. But apparently it was effective though, even though it wasn't necessary. Crap, I used the wrong thing once again! I thought it was an ES7. I wanted to slam on the brakes, like, just so I could, like, make him ride up in my ass. Even, that sounds so gay. So I could just, like, so he would ram me from behind. I can't say it in any way without people probably gonna make gay jokes about it. But yeah, he would have re-rammed my car. I'm just gonna say it like that because it's gonna sound a little bit less gay. Not that I have anything against gay people, because I do not. I have a gay cousin, so I'm cool with all that shit. You pick your sexuality, so be it. I'm not gonna judge you by that, okay? Because gay people probably make some of the best friends, actually. No, I don't really have a gay friend, so I wouldn't really know, but for as far as I heard, gay people made the best friends, so... But I'm just gonna search for a hideout. I'm on my way, but I'm gonna end it right here already. So I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, feel free to leave a like and a comment down below. If you haven't done so already, subscribe, and I will talk to you guys in the next one.